this is the beginning of Tataru's quest, but it seems so... Okay. Are we ready? Are you ready to discover what she's been up to? Alright. Gina seems ignorantly eager to speak to you. I think this is that. Viewers, welcome, welcome. I am Gina, assistant shopkeep and apprentice seamstress here at Tataru's boutique. I doubt you remember my face, as I'm merely one of many who owe you our lives, but you will always have my gratitude for saving me that day on the Ablan Rhine. Oh, I'm excited for her. You are too kind, and while I hate to ask what more of you, please say that you're here to assist in Mr. Tataru's new endeavor. Yes! That's why we're here. Not yet, but she soon shall be. Oh! Whatever would we do without your penchant for turning up precisely when you're needed, eh? Oh. Now, to make the long story of our solvency short, we've secured the resources to produce the new designs I developed in cooperation with guilds near and far, and in sufficient quantity to meet rising demand. Wow. She's now become the main crafter of Charlan as well. We shan't rest on our laurels, however. To serve passing adventurers and the occasional intrepid Charlan is all well and good, but we're hardly taking the world by storm. No. Much like yourself, we must look forward to new horizons. The science proved that cooperation on a star-wide scale is possible, and we would be fools not to capitalize on that to build the grandest trade network in the history of Heidelin. And all for the greater good, of course. Yeah, and for a ton of money. Yes, this is a wonderful opportunity to bring people together. I often think back to that incredible moment when the Garlean army came to our rescue. Perhaps our efforts, too, will one day lead to a miracle like that which took place on the Ablan Rhine. I have no doubt that they shall, but we mustn't expect such alliances to form themselves. We must be proactive, and who better to woo our future partners in commerce than our current #1 customer, you. Our erstwhile comrades in arms know that when it comes to good equipment and better ideas, few have such keen eyes as our adventurer extraordinaire. Even should they hesitate at first, I'm certain you can convince them using the samples I've prepared. Well, I see that my mind is made up if you cover my thread expenses. My mind is made up. Let's do this. But of course, with your assistance, we'll have both coin and goodwill flowing in no time. Everything is falling into place. Where shall we send thee first? Oh god. Oh haha, don't you worry, I have it all planned out. First, Limsa Laminza. Sicard has the bloody executioners working harder than ever, so he is sure to appreciate any extra supplies. Next, Gridania. The Seaseers are a source of trusted authority and insight into the Shroud, so we'd not go amiss in cultivating the investment of, Rune Senna. His insolent station has likely given him little opportunity for dealings outside of Gridania in the past, so you'll want to leverage that ill-Sabardian contingent camaraderie to assure him of the value of our venture. As for Ul'dah, I feel confident in pinning our hopes on Pippin. He's always been a stalwart ally, and it goes without saying that he has more than a little sway in the Sultanate. Between his involvement with the Immortal Flames, the Syndicate, and the Colosseum, he's bound to find at least her quality accoutrements. She's a real little businesswoman. She is amazing. With that out of the way, Medina, would you do the honors? The Charlotte music is so soothing. I love it. Never let it be said that Tataru is stingy with her samples. Now, if you make your way to Limsa and climb aboard the Astalicia, I'm certain someone will point you in Sicard's direction. I have my own avenues of inquiry to attend to, but I'll check in periodically to see how your journey is coming along. Let's get to it. Have you guys done this? I wonder how many people I am spoiling this to. Like, I'm expecting like a couple of quests. Not more than that. If this is something that is divided between the patches. I haven't looked into it yet. I just kind of wanted to keep it a surprise. But yesterday's Omega quest, that was probably one of the, I'd say one of the best 6.1, not 6.1, but Endwalker, like, quest lines that there was. It was so good. I love Omega. I recognize you. What do you want? Yeah, just gonna kick him from his seat for sure. As long as it's not about another bloody apocalypse, I don't see why not. Wait here. Oh, I'm excited. That's beautiful view, isn't it? That's so gorgeous. Well, bugger me. The hottest pirate that ever was. Thought we'd seen the last of you for a while. What brings you aboard? Your crew seems busy. Can I interest you in some fine garb today? I don't know what I'm not sure what I'd like to say to him. Your sales pitch needs some work, but I see what you're getting at. Oh god. He's probably right. We're already traveling halfway across the world every half moon. May as well earn a little extra for our trouble, eh? You know, there was a time I thought pirating was the whole world. That being the best of them all meant something. Going to Ilsabar made me see how small my role was, comparing to the real one, standing next to the star's finest. I started to wonder what I had to brag about. Then the bloody executioners went and did me proud by bringing in a bigger goddamn haul of adamantite than anyone else in the realm. Between that and the new metal works we've got going with the kobolds and the Sagan looking to explore their own wares, it seems like the right time for the executioners to change our sails, so to speak. Which is all to say that if you've got wares for promoting, I'd be happy to show them off across the realm and beyond. Alright, well, we had a horrible pitch, but it apparently has worked out. Masterworks from Tataru's boutique, guaranteed by the warrior light herself. Almost seems a waste to wear them. Folk would be lining up at the docks for these. Literally, seeing as old Charlene is only accessible by sea. Now, if we got ourselves an exclusive shipping contract, they could be rich! Almost as rich as Tataru. I see the course clear as day. Now we just need Amelian on board. He's right unless when there's work to be done, but talk's another matter. And he still owes me one for keeping his sorry ass out of trouble, so I'll have him put me in touch with a few savvy salesman types on the continent. I love how suddenly, like, everyone who we know is getting involved in the story. It is so cool. Tell Tataru I look forward to setting sail on this new tide of hers. May the winds of change guide us on airtight earth. I think that's what he said. Like, too fast. Bee, it's me! How goes our little venture thus far? Oh ho! Sigurd's eyeing the shipping routes, is he? All according to plan. But our work has only just begun. I'll keep after my own contacts while you work on our route. I heard he's not often in the city, but I don't doubt that Mother Mune can sniff him out. Okay. Now Gridania? It's like we come over and Tataru is suddenly like, you're gonna travel across the world. And we're like, yes ma'am! Here we go. Uh, she just unapologetically bosses everyone around and everyone's okay with it. Because why not? He's awesome. I'm actually grateful for this one weekend that I'm not sick. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm always sick. Why, if it isn't the Reese, struck with a sudden craving for eel pie, were you? Or is it information you fancy? Why would I want eel pie? Ew. Oh, yes, word of our Seedseer's comings and goings never fails to reach my ears. I'm told that ever since he returns from his foray to Ilsebard, he's been roaming back and forth between our neighboring tribe settlements and the Lotus Stand. You'll miss him if you make for one or the other, like as not. So I suggest you waylay him at the Blue Badger Gate. Sure, let's wait for him in ambush. Why not? Where? Okay, we're supposed to go there. Do you know what? Sometimes I just miss the simple music of the city states. Limsa music I know, because I don't know, I spent a lot of time there, but I miss the other ones. Sometimes I just kind of wish I was spending more time in Gridania. I still hate his haircut though. Like how and why? Curious. What? Who are these girls? I'm literally sitting here in ambush. Unbelievable. Might I ask you why you're loitering at the Gatsby and with such an enormous sack? Waiting for you. Okay, let's try to improve our sales pitch if they allow us to do so. I admit you've piqued my interest. To integrate the tradition and ingenuity of guilds throughout Eorzea in such fashion is no small feat. As it happens, I'm of the mind to do something similar myself, though I could not blame you. You should doubt my understanding of such endeavors. Absent a special dispatch like that which the elder Seedseer ordered for Ilsebard, 'tis vanishingly rare for one of my station to leave the shroud. You are doubtless aware that historically, Gridania has placed the peace of the Twelvewood in our covenant with the elementals above all else, often to the detriment of our relationship with other peoples. Yet, much as we are one with the shroud, we are not also part of the Star Entire. Our ventures in Garlemald made plain the strength of a world united. This attire you carry demonstrates much the same truth. Ah, but perhaps you assumed you would need to talk to me, talk me round to the idea. If so, I apologize for the disappointment. If there's any comfort, I'm nearly as surprised myself. Oh man, I wish we had gotten a chance to work on that pitch. No longer am I content to hear the words of the elementals alone. I wish to know the voices of men. Though our time in Garlemald has shown me that my ability to listen is average, at best. These horns may mark me as gifted in the Twelvewood, but beyond they inspire neither fear nor awe. I've been mistaken several times for Exhala, and might as well be one for all the difference my status as Seedseer makes to those who want for succor. Oh gosh. He does look like a little aura. Yes, 'twas the self-same insignificance that allowed me for the first time in my life to truly feel part of a greater whole. I am but one life among myriads upon this star. I dare say I should behave accordingly. I feel like he's, matured a little bit, even though he's like, what, hundreds of years old? With luck, my elder sister shall agree. Tell Mistress Tataru that her gift is accepted with gratitude, and she ought to hear from us soon. She is such a good businesswoman, I swear. I'm so happy she is the way she is. Guess who? Did you speak with Arun yet? You're doing a good job. That sounds promising. I'm beginning to understand what makes our sincere friend tick. But we can discuss that later. You need to catch Pippin, ere his duties take him from Ul'dah once more. I believe he spends much of his time at the Colosseum, so perhaps you should pay a visit to the Gold Court. I'll be awaiting your full report at the boutique. I see. I love how there's instantly a gold saucer theme. Marshal Tarpon is currently engaged in another meeting, but I will tell him that he avoids inconvenience. Yeah, kind of like a D&D campaign. I don't know how much like how disturbing the story is, but the game like as you're installing it and like as you're getting it, like it warns you every step of the way that, you know, there's gonna be topics that not everyone will like. So I guess I have to give the same warning too. My apologies for keeping you waiting. I did not expect you here this morning. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing him again. Like, what's in the sack? Tataru's offering quality material, is she? Like she's giving away her high quality crafts. Amazing. I can hardly say no to that. It fits almost too perfectly with my plans for the flames. I have long striven for mastery of the blade. I require the trials of Ilsbard, however, to truly see Tizona for what it is. The fire that warms the coldest night, the spark that ignites a blaze of hope, and most of all, an unbreakable testament to Father's faith in me. More ally than tool, it is a treasure beyond price. Does every soldier of the immortal flames not deserve allies such as this? Arms and armor to remind them of what they fight to protect, to help them stand when they might otherwise fall? Indeed, works made possible only through the ingenuity and dedication of allies across the star may be just of the sort of inspiring armament we need. I anticipate that I will be sending along an order for custom equipment ere long. In the meantime, would you mind if I use these samples for a few trials here at the Colosseum? Of course not, they are a gift! My thanks, we shall put them to use immediately. I love this theme. It's gorgeous. As a child of Ul'dah, however, naught strikes fears into my heart like the prospect of receiving valuable goods for free. I must insist you accept something in return. Strike me a deal with Tataru. I had been meaning to gift that necklace to Tataru. Its poor condition aside, she might rather have it than not. What? What necklace? I have spoken with Tataru at some length about her past, you understand. In many ways we are quite similar. Oh, does he like her? As you may recall, her family was bankrupted when she was very young, a consequence of her father's business failing. They were forced to put all their wealth toward paying off his debts, and then some. Oh, so that's why she's so savvy. I guess she was really determined to like get them out of it. One asset they reluctantly parted with was a necklace treasured by her mother, for which Tataru has long searched to no avail. Strangely enough, I recently discovered jewelry of the very same description amidst the store of neglected Colosseum prizes. Assuming it is the same piece, I should like to see it returned to her. It is significantly worse off for having changed hands, though, and only the sapphire centerpiece remains unlost and undamaged. She may appreciate the sentiment nevertheless, but it's difficult to say. What do you think? Yeah, of course. The memories it holds for her aren't lost or damaged, can be repaid or perhaps repaired or perhaps remade. Possibly. Either would be a sight better than leaving it in its current state at least. In that case, I had considered asking the Goldsmiths Guild, but you ought to be able to turn the necklace into a piece that Tataru would wear, if not precisely what she remembers. I imagine you will have the opportunity to pick up gems and other suitable materials on your travels. From there, it's merely a matter of unifying the pieces. Are you willing? Of course, that would be lovely. Then I will have the sapphire removed from its setting and sent to the boutique with all haste. I doubt even Tataru would dare open a private package addressed to you. Oh god. Best of luck in finding matching materials, and in your mercantile endeavors, of course. May the traders guide you to fortune fair. What have we just agreed to? Oh gosh. You've returned, with your bag and all the lighter for having given away our samples, I hope. Speaking of which, a parcel from one Pippin Tarpon arrived not bells ago, addressed to you. Could it be that our newfound partnerships are already bearing fruit? Or maybe I'm trying to get two lalipels together. Your mother's necklace. That's a wonderful idea. Why didn't we tell her? Please allow me to assist. I swear I won't breathe a word of this to Mr. Tataru. Can we trust her? I do wonder what parts you will need. Do you know what style Mr. Tataru prefers? If this necklace is to be a keepsake, why not focus on that? Ah, apologies. I could not help but overhear. Oh no, now more people know about it. That's quite alright, but do please keep your voice down. What was it you were saying? It simply occurred to me that since you were gifted the sapphire so readily, our other partners in this endeavor may wish to offer up something for Mr. Tataru as well. With such gifts, you could turn the necklace into a memento of not just her past and its trials, but her present successes as well. That's perfect! What if Tataru doesn't want it changed at all? If our plans for the boutique proceed apace, we should soon have more than enough tokens from friends across the seas. What do you think, V? Oh, so basically we're gonna be working towards fixing this necklace, the entire, quest chain? Or no? Well, well, were you waiting for the little old me? That is such a cool idea, though. Mr. Tataru, we were, just discussing the successful delivery of the samples, yes. Good to hear. How fares dear Pippin? Excellent. Hiding things from you. I knew he would come through, though I admit I wasn't expecting to outfit a whole host of immortal flames quite so soon. Oh, it's gonna be crafting day and night. I suppose it goes to show that even the most hardened warrior can always learn a thing or two. And Sicard and Arun have changed as well, if your tales are any indication. I imagine your personal growth bodes well for that of our network. Thank you for checking up on them. We must sort through our current commissions before deciding who to approach next, but I know I can count on you to be ready when we are. Okay. I really wonder if there's gonna be more. I would expect another quest though. No? Really? That's it? Do we only get one quest? Or is there more available? Has anyone done this? Did they go anywhere else? I guess the quest would appear here. I mean, she did. Yeah, the next update, I suppose. I don't know. I was just really looking forward to it. I thought there was gonna be like a little bit more than that, but that is actually totally fine.